This is the biggest salad mistake. What are the worst vegetables? The ones you should avoid. And which are the best? Those that can lower blood sugar and help control diabetes. In this video, I'll discuss common mistakes hurting your blood sugar control. The worst and best veggies. The top 12. I'll start with the best list. I know many will say, everything's forbidden, we must avoid it all. That's why I'm giving you several options. Note these down. They're great veggies that can help you maintain control. They provide nutrients, fiber to stabilize blood sugar, vitamins, minerals, and keep you full. So let's begin. What are the 12? Number 1 is lettuce, but I'll include dark greens like arugula and kale. Why? Dark green leaves have very few carbs. You can eat as much as you want. No need to limit lettuce or other dark greens. They also contain magnesium and copper, which studies show can help control blood sugar levels. These minerals may help the pancreas produce insulin properly. With fiber and low carbs, you can maintain better control. Interestingly, dark greens rich in magnesium and copper are great for diabetes, pre-diabetes, or anyone watching their blood sugar. Excellent. The second veggie, also great for diabetics if you like it, is tomatoes. Tomatoes have few carbs, and what they do have is low glycemic index. What does that mean? It won't significantly raise your blood sugar. The lower the glycemic index, the better. So that's excellent. It also contains lycopene and antioxidants. Lycopene is well studied for prostate protection. So if you're a man, that's one more reason to eat tomatoes. It's extremely healthy. It's in the red fruit group. Though we're talking veggies, tomatoes are botanically fruits. They're rich in antioxidants that help control blood sugar. And the third great vegetable is onions. If you have diabetes, you can eat onions freely. See what I mean? The best ones. Lettuce, tomato, onion. That's already a good salad. I really like it. Onions have many vitamins and compounds with proven health benefits. If you're diabetic and watching your blood sugar, it's worth adding them, not to mention it's low in calories. One of my teachers even said to eat onions like apples to get the benefits. You won't do that, but if you like onions, add plenty to your meals. I really enjoy them. I add onions to my salad and love it. And vegetable number 4 is watercress. It's great for health, low in carbs and calories. You can eat as much as you want. Personally, I'm not a big fan. You often ask in my videos, which of these foods do you like and eat? So I'll share some thoughts on that and my diet in this video. I haven't eaten watercress in years, but if you like it, it's great for your health and diabetes. And vegetable number 5, one of the best, is cucumber. Cucumbers are high in fiber and 95% water, so they're hydrating too. They're good for blood sugar levels. The fiber, minerals, and vitamins in cucumbers offer many benefits. When I say eat cucumber, I mean fresh cucumber, okay? Not pickles, as they're often preserved with lots of sodium, which transfers to the vegetable. That brine with pickles has high sodium. People say, I'll drain it and eat just the cucumber. But the sodium still impregnates the food, leaving a high sodium content. If you're diabetic, pay special attention to sodium, alright? Diabetes is often linked to high blood pressure and is also a risk factor. It can worsen significantly, causing more health issues, so it's best to avoid it. But cucumber is excellent, and I really enjoy it. I eat it weekly, not daily, but you can have it daily if you like. Per 100 grams of cucumber, you get about 2 grams of carbs on average. So eating cucumber is beneficial. It won't cause weight gain or raise blood sugar, and it'll fill you up. It's an excellent tip and a great vegetable. Number 6, also great for salads, though not a veggie like tomatoes, is eggs. Eggs provide a good source of protein, which is important to include in your salad. Fiber, protein, vitamins, minerals, and low in fat. So, eggs have a very interesting composition and can be good for your health, okay? I really like to include an egg in a well-balanced meal. It's worth it. Do you really need to remove the yolk? The answer is no. If you eat an egg, keep the yolk. It has B vitamins and nutrients for eyes, memory, and brain. So yes, you can eat it. If you eat many eggs daily, then it's worth removing some yolks. But for 1 or 2 eggs a day, normal consumption, you don't need to do this. This fat won't raise your cholesterol much, as eggs also contain good fats, right? It has some saturated fat, but also good fat. You can eat the whole egg without worry. Number 7 is this veggie, which is great for diabetics, one of the best, the radish. You can add radish to your salad. A whole serving of radish has just 1 or 2 grams of carbs, even less than cucumber. Interestingly, it won't raise blood sugar and has antioxidants and many health benefits. Number 8 is avocado. Many people like to add avocado to their salad. It can be a great addition, making for a healthy salad with avocado. I don't use this one much. I personally don't enjoy it in salads, but if you like it, go for it. It has healthy fats. Avocados have monounsaturated fats that can boost your good HDL cholesterol. It's crucial if you're health conscious, diabetic, or pre-diabetic. Avocados can help with cholesterol, satiety, and provide many nutrients. Number 9 on our list, also excellent, is coyote. Did you know coyote is low in carbohydrates? It has many nutrients that can help stabilize blood sugar levels. I'll show a picture of coyote, as many people don't know what it is. In many countries, coyote isn't available. I learned this when I mentioned coyote in another video, and people asked, "What's coyote?" Show us a picture of coyote. So here it is. This is coyote. Are you familiar with coyote? Is it available where you are? I really like it. If you know it, don't say it's tasteless, okay? I know some people like to make that comment. I'm a big fan of coyote. If you say that, I'll block you from the channel, deal? No, I'm just kidding, folks. To each their own, right? If you like it, enjoy as much as you want. If you're not familiar, now's your chance to learn about it. Where are you from? Which part of the world? I'm in Porto Alegre, where we have plenty of coyote. Number 10 on our list is cabbage. Cabbage is also great for people with diabetes. If you like it, eat as much as you want. It helps control diabetes. Number 11, one of the best for diabetics, is eggplant. Eggplant has soluble fiber that helps control blood sugar and cholesterol. You know diabetics should watch their cholesterol, right? High bad cholesterol leads to heart attacks and strokes. Eating eggplant helps protect against these issues, and I'm just talking about eating eggplant, okay? You can cook it in the oven or eat it raw as you prefer, but avoid eggplant juice or capsules. Those lack the fiber benefits I'm talking about, okay? People often ask, are eggplant capsules healthy? The answer is no. It's better to eat whole eggplant for the fiber and benefits, preferably raw if possible. Number 12 on our list is one of the world's best veggies and superfoods, broccoli. Broccoli contains many substances that have been studied for their health benefits. Broccoli is definitely worth consuming. Don't worry about broccoli affecting your thyroid. It's a common question on this channel, but it's unfounded. Broccoli does not harm the thyroid gland. This myth came from a rat study where they only ate cruciferous veggies. They developed goiter and hormone issues, but that doesn't apply to humans eating a balanced diet. But this was in rats that only ate that. In humans, this didn't happen, okay? You won't eat 5 kilos of broccoli daily. So eat broccoli, don't worry about it, okay? Studies are clear, no thyroid problems. I really enjoy eating broccoli. If it was bad, would I eat broccoli? Of course not, so you can relax about that. Now, mistakes and worse veggies to avoid, okay? These can raise blood sugar levels more. What to watch for when eating salad? I often hear, I eat salad, it doesn't work. I check if they're making these mistakes, so be careful with this. There are 9. First mistake, too much olive oil. Why? Olive oil is great, but very high in calories. You need to limit the portion, and if you eat salad twice a day, use 3 ml, half a teaspoon, or a dessert spoon. You guys like when I talk about spoons, don't you? So, a teaspoon if you eat once, or a small dessert spoon. You'll be consuming about 5 to 10 ml on average. Why? Because it has good fats. But these fats are high in calories, and you're not looking for extra calories in your salad. Be careful with this. Just because it's healthy doesn't mean you should overdo it. I often see this at friends' houses or restaurants, salads swimming in olive oil. Oh, but olive oil is very healthy. You can eat lots. That's a big mistake, okay? Why? Excess calories can worsen insulin resistance, leading to fat gain and metabolic issues. It's worth avoiding too much olive oil. Just use a little, right? I eat 2 salads daily and use 1 level dessert spoon of olive oil. If eating once, use a bit more, but be careful. Don't drown it, okay? People often say, "Oh, I like to drizzle olive oil on my salad." Folks, you'll consume excess calories when you want few calories, lots of vitamins, nutrients, and fiber, so be mindful of that. The second salad mistake is using too much corn. Corn can be a healthy vegetable, but if you're watching blood sugar, be careful with corn. It's high in starch and carbs. Most of corn's composition is carbohydrates and sugars. Eating corn will raise your blood sugar levels. Salad time isn't for loading up on carbs, okay? But I heard eating a little won't cause diabetes. No, it won't cause it. Only those already managing it need this moderation. Just because corn's a veggie doesn't mean it won't spike blood sugar. You've got to be careful with that, okay? The same goes for peas. Many think they can eat peas freely because they're bland. I hear this often. Oh, peas are okay, right? Because they're tasteless. No, they have carbs and sugars that can affect blood sugar control. Got it? The third salad mistake is adding dressings like Caesar or honey mustard. These sauces increase saturated fats like cheese sauce too. You're not after these bad fats in salads, so avoid these dressings. But how do I dress my salad then? Use vinegar, apple cider, or balsamic, any you like, okay? Using vinegar, especially apple cider vinegar, has shown promise in diabetes studies. It's a better option than cheese sauce, for example. I'm not saying apple cider vinegar cures diabetes, that's not the case. But overall, eating salad can benefit you. It's low in calories and you can season it deliciously. Plus, you'll be avoiding those high-calorie dressings, right? Honey mustard, bacon dressing. Salads are for fiber, not excess fats. Many dressings have added sugars too, so be careful. Do you have a favorite dressing? I see this often in practice. People say, "I'm eating salad, but it's not working." They're using lots of cheese or Caesar dressing, which are high in fat. If you check the ingredients, you'll be surprised. It's better to avoid those and use vinegar instead. This is one of the big mistakes, perhaps even one of the biggest mistakes. And mistake number 4 is consuming too many olives. First, be careful as most olives are high in sodium. They're brined with lots of salt, which soaks into the olives. Remember what I said about pickles and cucumbers? The same thing happens with olives. Many people think olives are extremely healthy, but olive oil comes from olives, they say. Yes, they can be healthy, but you must limit portions, okay? Many salads have lots of olives, which are high in fat. Excess can be harmful, got it? I'll focus on sodium, which diabetics must watch closely. If eating olives, choose low sodium and have just 2 or 3. It's not that olives should be banned, that's not it, okay? But you need to be careful and not eat them freely. Remember I mentioned veggies you can eat freely? Olives aren't one of those. Limit your portion in salads. The same goes for number 5, beets. Another mistake diabetics make. For every 100 grams of beets, you'll get about 10 to 12 grams of sugar or carbs. If your blood sugar is high, eating beets in a salad could impact it. It's not that beets are off limits. You see, I'm giving tips. And the key is moderation and knowledge. If your blood sugar's in check, you can eat beets, but know they're high in carbs. Did you notice 100 grams of beets have 10 to 12 grams of carbs? Remember, I mentioned cucumber has 2 grams? What about radish? It often has less than 2 grams of carbs. So you can eat 6 times more cucumber than beets carb-wise. Not that it should stop you if you really like beets. Beets have healthy compounds like nitric acid precursors, good for blood pressure, so it's healthy, but I need to classify it here. I'm using the criteria of sugar content and timing. Number 6 is another common mistake, adding cheese to salad. Parmesan cheese is very common in some regions. People often order salads or make them and add cheese. It might taste better, but for salads, avoid saturated fats. Cheese can be healthy if you're not intolerant or sensitive. I support dairy, but for salads, it's best to avoid it. You can eat ricotta, which has less fat and more protein. Not all cheese, mainly fatty ones like cheddar and Parmesan. Got it? And mistake number 7 is adding too much salt. Did you know that stroke, or CVA in medical terms, can be reduced by up to 40% just by watching your salt intake? For diabetics, this risk is even higher, so it's all about managing salt. Many overdo it when seasoning salads. A study found Americans consume about 11 grams of salt daily. European countries also average 12 grams. That's a significant amount, isn't it? What's the ideal intake? No more than 5 grams of salt per day. I know some might say, but salt can be healthy. Yes, but we're consuming over twice the recommended amount. So what's the issue? Along with sodium, our body retains more water too. This habit of using too much salt can lead to serious issues like increasing your risk of stroke. All right, let's move on to number 8. Another mistake is adding potatoes to your salad. Potatoes provide more carbs and sugars. Some say diabetics can eat potatoes. Remember, I'm talking about salads here, okay? If you're diabetic and love potatoes, you'll need to be extra careful with your blood sugar levels. Don't forget the video's theme. Don't take one part out of context and misunderstand everything. From the comments, I see people do this. They watch only a small part of the video and think, oh no, he's saying potatoes are prohibited. No, I'm just talking about salads and for those managing blood sugar levels, okay? In a salad, you're not looking for sugar sources, even healthy ones, right? You're after more fiber and those nutrients and minerals I mentioned earlier. So, let's be careful about adding too much potato to salads. Mistake number 9, another common error to avoid in salads, is adding bread. Eating salad with bread or rolls might taste good, but it adds extra carbs you're trying to avoid. Salad is crucial to prevent overeating, keep you full, and provide fiber. On a scale of 0 to 10, how would you rate this video? What's your favorite salad? My go-to salad is lettuce, tomato, and onion. I prefer apple cider or balsamic vinegar as dressing. Sometimes I add a small portion of olives, which I enjoy. I also like garlic and broccoli, which I forgot to mention. Share your salad and where you're from, as it varies by region. Now, I'd like to offer a suggestion. Did you notice I talked about salads? Be cautious with fruits if you're diabetic. Some fruits help, like veggies, but others can raise blood sugar. This video will help you make better choices to manage diabetes. Take care and see you next time.